The Ryder Cup hit boiling point on the second afternoon of the three-day event in New York as the U.S. crowd embarrassed themselves with a barrage of personal, homophobic, sexist and xenophobic attacks against Rory McIlroy and other members of the European team. After the hyper-nationalism of U.S. President Donald Trump's presence on the first tee on the opening day, spectators Bethpage Black went into overdrive on Saturday afternoon. The Europeans let their golf do the talking as they extended their lead to 7 points, only needing 2.5 more points in the Sunday singles to retain the cup they won in Rome 2 years ago. But the reputation of an event that has grown in stature in recent years was diminished by the actions of disgraceful spectator behavior. McIlroy and his good friend, and afternoon playing partner Shane Lowry, were the main victims of the tirade of abuse from the galleries and grandstands. They were relentless, sworn at, jeered during their backswings or as they putted, but the abuse was far worse than disregarding golf etiquette. Golf Digest senior writer Joel Beale walked the course during McIlroy and Lowry's four-ball match against Justin Thomas and Cameron Young, which the Irishman won 2-up for the record, and was sickened by what he heard from patrons. Derogatory comments about McIlroy's wife and family were made, as well as a woman who wasn't McIlroy's wife. Lowry was the constant target of remarks about his weight. There is a road underpass players must walk through to get from the first green to the second tee, and Beale shared what he witnessed as McIlroy made that walk. A gauntlet of fans awaited him, middle fingers extended, hurling emasculating comments about his stature and challenging his manhood with crude gestures. The few European fans present shouted desperate encouragement, "Ignore the noise! We've got your back!" But their voices were swallowed by hostility. McIlroy kept his eyes fixed on the ground, shoulders hunched. Beale wrote. On the second tee, McIlroy exchanged brief words with caddy Harry Diamond before selecting his club. One practice swing was all it took. "Rory, don't let your boyfriend down!" came the shout from the left side of the tee box, followed by 3 more homophobic slurs that cannot be printed. A nearby state trooper tilted his head, scanning for the source, but remained frozen in place, unwilling or unable to act. McIlroy's tee shot launched as fans screamed for it to sail out of bounds. While the European fans sing endearing songs about the players, and make witty banter towards the opposition, the home spectators resorted to all-out abuse. McIlroy called for a referee at one point to see if there was anything that could be done about calls of F******* Rory during his putting stroke. State troopers had to be called in to create a barrier between the players and spectators. It was ugly. These scenes shouldn't have surprised anyone. Beale also wrote. New York golf tournaments have long been breeding grounds for fan disturbances, and Bethpage carries its own notorious reputation. The European team had arrived prepared, boasting about VR headset training sessions designed to simulate crowd hostility. They claimed to be ready for the worst. But no simulation could replicate the toxic alchemy at work here: alcohol mixed with entitlement, rudeness fused with xenophobia.